backlash.
Women are the #1 enablers of the global homo regime, right? Women love gays, women love drag queens, women love transgenders, and they cheer on transgenders. And when you go on the comment section of Dylan Mulvaney, you're going to find that 90% or 95% of Dylan's audience and people that are cheering him on are all females. Okay, so we are our own worst enemies. We are the reason why these men are being elevated to these positions.
Ursula von der Leyen has a doctorate in medicine. Her maiden name is Albrecht, and her husband Heiko is medical director of Orgenesis, a U.S. biotech company specializing in gene therapies such as Pfizer and Moderna vaccines. She has been on its scientific council since 2019 and has held her position since September last year. Pfizer and Orgenesis have a very close relationship.
This week, a number of news outlets are reporting that the FDA is poised to do something that they hadn't anticipated doing. They're going to give another emergency use authorization to a second bivalent booster. So if you're keeping score at home, this means that an elderly person may now be eligible for 5 regular Wuhan vaccine doses and then 2 more bivalent doses, bringing the grand total to 7 doses of COVID-19 vaccine.
Dr. Plotkin, has there ever been a study which looked at the total health outcomes of children following the CDC's vaccination schedule and those who are completely unvaccinated, such as Faith?
Not that I'm aware of.
I don't know if it's far-fetched to ask, but Russian actor could be continuing to fuel things as this protest grows, but perhaps even instigating it from the outset.
So we've heard twice today that 20 million lives have been saved due to these mRNA injections. How exactly did you arrive at that number, and could you please share all the available documentation supporting this claim?
America has pissed off the rest of the world. We've been the bully with this thing. We're now a credit-based economy. In other words, we print fake money and we spread it throughout the world. But the rest of the world is actually producing the food, the gold, the silver, the machinery, and all this. So finally, the rest of the world said enough's enough. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. That was the original BRICS. And now they're gaining force.
People in the jails, they can hang them to their neck. Nothing gonna make any difference because they're just puppets. And you are putting your pressure on Trudeau. Oh, we need to get rid of Trudeau. He's just a puppet. They will bring some new hero tomorrow for you. So we need to be focused on our personal responsibilities. In past few hundred years, they make us lazy by creating a system that's going to take care of you, planet, and everything, environment. You just do your job, make babies, and get to retire, enjoy your life. So as a human, we have responsibilities. That is our purpose. This earth, this universe is our home, and we have our duties. So we have to recognize those duties.
Let's get ready to spread 'em. Oh, hello. There we go. Trying to tweet out everything here. Totally bonkers. All right. So we decided we're going to make a stream similar to You Can't Stop Progress, other such popular fail streams. And yeah, I'm just in the process of editing together. This is like just a live edit. I'm killing time. At noon, we're going live with Canada's National Citizens Inquiry, first day coming from Vancouver. If you haven't heard of this, which sadly most haven't, it's been buried in the press. It's a citizen-funded, citizen-created inquiry into the whole coronavirus thing. Yeah, hell, why don't I show you the commission trailer I made for it?
We are a citizen-organized, a citizen-run, a citizen-funded initiative. We don't have a single large donor. We're doing this all on our own, almost exclusively by volunteers. We want to start a national dialogue.
COVID-19 pandemic has been an unprecedented event as far as Canada and other countries in the world are concerned.
The fact that in Canada people are still afraid.
It has not been disclosed to the general public the contents of the material.
So in that moment, she framed every unvaccinated person, including her guest on the show, as a danger to public safety.
What's interesting also is that nobody can name a single real-world vaccine success story where COVID rates went down at a nursing home or a funeral home after the vax rollout.
You're in a cancer clinic and you feel abused by everybody because they didn't want to know about you. They wanted to know your mask. They wanted to make personal contact with your mask, and that was the horror of it. How did we get to this point?
A nation that is afraid to let its people judge the truth and falsehood in an open market is a nation that is afraid of its people. That's still where we are in this nation, Canada, because no government, no authority wants to inquire into its handling or mishandling of the last 3 years' response to COVID-19.
Yeah, so there you go. It's already done 4 cities, Truro, Nova Scotia, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Red Deer, Alberta. 3 days each, 10 to 11 hours long, dozens of witnesses. We had Robert Malone, Peter McCulloch. Thank you, Allison. It was thrown together very, very quickly. I'm in a volunteer group for the NCI, and they were like, very rich person who shall not be named is going to Europe, and he needs a kind of a trailer or a summative video to show European billionaires to try to get some support. And I was like, oh, okay, all right, here we go. They're like in the group, is anybody a pro level video editor? And I was like, me. And threw it together, and they liked it. They wanted some changes, so we changed it over to a commissioned work, and the final version will be shown over in Europe. Hopefully get a couple billionaires in, because there's no funding. It truly is citizen funded. There's no money, there's no budget. So hopefully that changes, because this should be giant news what we're doing. The testimony coming out of it is explosive. And the inquiry has no legal power, of course, since it's just, citizens throwing it together. But it's going to serve as a fantastic legal record, similar to maybe like the coronavirus inquiry out of Germany a couple of years ago. So, yeah. So in the meantime, we're going to be doing our own little kind of You Can't Stop Progress fail compilation. Got all sorts of fun stuff in here. I was going to figure out where I was last night when I stopped here.
text that the court gave you publicly. So you were to make a public statement and basically read.
Yeah, that's from the NCI there.
You're sentenced in addition to $30,000 and time served. I also understand you were put on 1.5 years of probation. But you were ordered
Oh no,
to
Allison,
write
what happened to your friend?
text that the court gave you publicly. So you were to make a public statement and basically read what the court told you to read. So not only did you not have freedom of speech, you were compelled to give a speech that the court dictated to you.
That's correct.
So I was in the locker room, obviously putting my suit on, and all of a sudden it got dead silent. I turn around.
COVID took out the business. Yeah, well, geez, join the club. I had to go back to slinging hash in the kitchens for a while. I'm out of that. Excuse me, running my studio and doing this video work, but it's dicey. Business still just isn't what it used to be. People are down on their luck still. So let's head over to Reddit and see if we can find some good. Libs of TikTok. I'll fill stuff in with Libs of TikTok, I guess. No shit. Werner von Braun warned aliens will be the final card they play. Interesting. I haven't heard of Werner von Braun saying that. It's a good screen grab, though. I'll grab that. And we'll chuck that in. Dean. I'm gonna put stills and memes in between the video bits. Damn. Working with two screens in an unusual way here, so bear with me. Okay. It's not gonna work. All right. Give me 1 sec here. And put this back down on the main screen. Then I gotta share my whole screen. Okay, Allison. Good luck teaching the ingrates. Come on back after your workday. It's a 10-hour stream. I'll be going till 10 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, and then this comes down. There. All right. There, so bring that in before the global homo clip. And we'll do a little Ken Burns on that. That's the ending position. Good memes. Good memes. All right. Let's see what else is on. This is r/best conspiracy memes. That's good. Ding, 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 ding.
You're going to find that 90% or 95% of Dylan's audience and people that are cheering him on are all females. Okay, so we are our own worst enemy.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger. We're not going to forget. Ding ding doo 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 chung chung doo 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 chung chung doo 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 chung chung doo 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 chung chung. Don't expect to be getting a lot of people on the stream. It doesn't matter. It makes still good content. There, I didn't have my screen shared. Oh God. Ding ding doo 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 chung chung.
Right now, pipeline right now.
Wow. So depleted uranium. And we're just selling a bunch over there in Ukraine now for the war that we don't have to fight. Oh, wow. Yeah. You do a little screen grab of that. That should be the Bank of Canada. Okay, that's good. get the music pulled over.
You're sentenced in addition to $30,000 and time served. I also understand you were put on a year and
social credit score and how well they behave, and you'll have to pay a fee every time you need to leave your pen, and you'll only be able to leave your pen for a certain amount of times a year. So it's complete enslavement. But what I find interesting is that they've now repackaged and rebranded the 15-minute cities into livable neighborhood schemes. Doesn't that all sound wonderful and fluffy and light? But we know it's downright evil. We're winning, guys. The truth is out. The dam has broken. Livable neighborhood scheme, 15-minute cities. It's all the same BS. Resist, refuse.
Cheers. Brazil.
Pleasing Kenny Burns on that.
Cheers. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. You have well over a dozen countries that have already applied, such as Algeria and Argentina and Iran, the United Arab Emirates, Nicaragua, Turkey, Indonesia, Senegal, Nigeria, Afghanistan, Egypt, Kazakhstan, and the biggest one of all, Saudi Arabia, has formally applied to the BRICS nations. Kazakhstan, Indonesia, Thailand, all on.
For the rest of the world is saying enough of you sending us your toilet paper.
He was declared the front runner for the New York Senate seat back.
Let's get that louder.
He was declared the front runner for the New York Senate seat back in 19.
Toilet paper.
He was declared.
Sending us your toilet paper.
And we've also used our diplomatic is to use all
For the rest of the world is saying enough of you sending us your toilet paper.
He was declared the front runner for the New York Senate seat back in 1999. Days later, his plane crashed into the Atlantic Ocean, and his rival, Hillary Clinton, foul play. Staffer Seth Rich was shot and killed in D.C. this year. There is speculation that he was the source of the controversial leaked emails allegedly sent by DNC staffers, and that he may have been murdered in retaliation. Then Sean Lucas, the lead attorney in a fraud case against the DNC, was found lying on the bathroom floor by his but he might have known too much.
All right, let's get some more music.
Audio Jungle.
Not bad. It might be too much like you can't stop progress.
Audio Jungle.
Yeah, all right. Rock, hip hop, strings. Why not? Music. Okay, that one's got its own music. Chain this to the music roll. Make sure it's playing in stereo. Bring it down 12 dB. And grab my little scoop EQ. Looks like that. Dips out the voice frequencies and the music. Helps.
August 2nd. His death was reported classified, pending the results of an autopsy.
And so I would just say that I think as far as the kids are concerned, kids grow up wanting to be police officers, right? They love law enforcement. To be a policeman's cool.
Ooh, might work out perfect for the beat drop.
And are arresting your pastor. Yeah, it's confusing for the kids.
This week, a number of news outlets are reporting that the FDA is poised to do something that they hadn't anticipated doing.
How cool that works.
Of Dylan's audience and people that are cheering him on are all females. Okay, so we are our own worst.
So maybe if I move that, will it hit the beat drop better? Try to put that right on the beat drop.
They are all females. Okay, so we are our own worst enemy.
Better. There's the beat drop there. And mark the beats.
Wuhan vaccine doses, and then 2 more bivalent doses, bringing the grand total to 7 doses of COVID-19 vaccine. They may have also had COVID-19 once, twice, 3 times along the way, but the FDA still thinks they ought to get 7 doses of bivalent vaccine.
Women are the #1 enablers of the global homo regime, right? Women love gays, women love drag queens, women love transgenders, and they cheer on transgenders. And when you go on the comment section of Dylan Mulvaney, you're going to find that 90% or 95% of Dylan's audience and people that are cheering him on are all females. Okay, so we are our own worst enemy.
So for there, I might. There's a vertical vid. Maybe if I get some Dylan Mulvaney footage behind there, that shouldn't be hard to find. Just head to Libs of TikTok. There we go. Right. Oof. Let's do like that. Lordy, it's hard to watch this stuff. Oh, God. You already had that, Dylan. You already could be a complete fucking weirdo. All right. Please stop. Wonder, I should find something to support her statement that it's all girls watching this stuff. Okay, so we'll do another capture of her chat. I'll just scroll through it. There we go. Okay. Josh. Sounds like a boy. Looks like a girl. Ashley, Maddie, Mads. Daddy M, who knows? Renusi, looks like a girl. 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 Oh, guy. Girl. Girl. Unknown sounds girlish. Girl. Unknown. Girl. 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 Unknown. Unknown. Unknown girl. Girl. Man. Girl. Girl. Man. Girl. 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 Unknown. Girl. 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 Man. Worldwide icon. Girl. Okay. That's enough capture. So let's put this together. So I've got Mulvaney's clip. Oh, it actually starts there, right? Okay. All right. Whoop. And we'll move that over here. So this will just make a big triple screen.
Women are the #1 enablers of the global homo regime, right? Women.
Okay, then I got my chat scroll. over here. Done. And then let's double the speed. How long is my clip? Yeah.
Women are the #1 enablers of the global homo regime, right? Women love gays, women love drag queens, women love transgenders, and they cheer on transgenders. And when you go on the comment section of Dylan Mulvaney, you're going to find that 90% or 95% of Dylan's audience and people that are cheering him on.
So let's put Dylan in the left speaker. And let's put her in the right. We can listen to both, kind of.
Women are the #1 enablers of the global homo regime, right? Women love gays, women love drag queens, women love transgenders, and they cheer on transgenders. And when you go on the comment section of Dylan Mulvaney, you're going to find that 90% or 95% of Dylan's audience and people that are cheering him on are all females. Okay. Women are the #1 enablers of the global homo regime, right? Women love gays, women love drag queens, women love. Women are the #1 enablers of the global homo regime, right? Women love gays, women love drag queens, women love transgenders, and they cheer on transgenders. And when you go on the comment section of Dylan Mulvaney, you're going to find that 90% or 95% of Dylan's audience and people that are cheering him on are all females. Okay, so we are our own worst enemy.
All right.
Faster. Yeah, it's confusing for the kids.
So let's get this all into its own little storyline. I can extend this one for a while.
Wanting to be police officers, right? They love law enforcement. To be a policeman's cool. So when the police are coming into your gathering and
okay. So I need one bar of that for the build-up. And then that can go right in there. Oops. I want to copy it. Not totally smooth. There we go, a little crossfade. Okay, so let's just do cool. Find another clip. I'm not a he. With the full beard. Oh, why not? That thumbnail's great. Oh, look at that. Okay. We'll go bing to there. All right, let's get our Kenny Burns on. Might be too fast. All right. Oh yeah, Noam Chomsky visited Epstein. All right, need something a little hyper for this. We're back in on the beat. Oh God, Church of Satan. Let's see. Let's see if I can find the original clip. Get something high quality. Oh, Bing, always useless. Try Yandex. Increasingly fantastic site. There we go. All right. Found the actual source. Okay, so that. Site is not supported. It's YouTube. Oh, this is Yandex. So let's go to the source.
How to kill all mosquitoes in the area.
Over to Brave. Take my business to Brave. Copy link address. If anyone's chatting at me, don't take it personal if I'm not responding right away. This is very involving work. Sometimes forget that I'm doing a chat. And I'm putting stuff into media, film. Okay. And that's wild shit. Fucking losers. I gotta find that thread. Saw this. Oh boy, searching on Twitter. Let's go to John Baudouin. Oops. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Ugh. Alrighty. So, downloaded from Brave. Downloads up. Oh yeah, right. Did it in the downloader. Show in Finder. Hail Satan. And footage. Let's cut it up on the timeline. Okay. Okay, and then we'll get John Baudouin's excellent tweet. One sec. Mini burns this as always. Whoop. I will start out pretty big. We're going to end up focused on this genius reply. Let's see how that plays out. Might be too much. See how that looks.
Trying to destroy the symbols of the fiction. So what we were doing is trying fiction. So what we So what we were doing is trying to destroy. So what we were doing is trying to destroy the symbols of the things that are caused to cause harm, that are caused to cause harm. Things that cause harm, that oppress us. Oppress us.
Alrighty, yeah. Go more. I feel like I'm be a worse person for doing this. Having to watch all this junk. Oh yeah. West Hollywood replaced police officers with unarmed safety ambassadors. Let's see if I can find video. Copy, head over to Yandex. Not so much. This is so small. It's gonna look like shit. Anyone put any links to the clip? I'll put this in for now. Quality is just so shit. 360p. Okay, voila. Yeah.
Oppress us.
There was this man kicking his vehicle, and I turned my people, and I turned my head and I saw the block by
Look at
block
these
officers
losers.
were talking about
Clowny Olio. So that's a lot of video. I need some memes. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Ah. Shoot. Lost my spot. What are some other good sites to get memes, guys? I'm not usually a meme creator, so. Yeah, all right. Cool. That's a good one. Oops. Okay, there we go. Pausa. Restart. DeSantis war room. All right. Okay, let's bring that in. Oh, where did it go? Yeah. There we go.
Children together. Go and.
This is long. How long was this? Minute and a half. I'll chop her down. Chop her down with the edge of my hand.
Go and look at the tape. You know, the tail of the tape when I kept on saying over and over again, we got to get the children back to school. We have to start implementing both containment and mitigation. And what was done when you do closing the school is mitigation. If you have a situation in which you don't have a real good control over an outbreak and you allow children to gather together, they likely will get infected. And if they get infected, the likelihood that they will bring the infection home. So that really is a risk. And we don't know everything about this virus. And we really better be very careful, particularly when it comes to children. You can't treat all schools the same because they're in different phases of the outbreak. It depends on where you are. There may be some areas that the level of virus is so high that it would not be prudent to bring the children back to school.
Are we looking at
implementing both containment and mitigation? And what was done when you do close? You need more resources, and that act that you need more resources, and that's the reason why the National Relief Act that we're talking about getting passed. Reason why the National Relief Act you need more resources, and that's resources and need more resources.
Okay, that'll be start of a new musical movement. Go find something.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
That's good background. Okay, give it the music roll. Bring it down 12 dB. Copy our little EQ into there.
You need more resources.
Yeah, slow it down a bit. Okay, let's get back to memes. And that's cool. We needed some still images for later. For earlier, sorry.
There was this man kicking his vehicle, and I turned my head and I saw.
Go and look at. Go and look. Go and look at the tape. You know, the 10 the K-8 within 100 days. That's the goal.
Yeah, it's about Robbins point.
That's the goal.
Marker there to drop our next vid. That's a very good point. I saw one of those science explainer shows where showed that the entire population of the Earth would fit into a couple kilometer radius sphere that would sit in one section of the Grand Canyon and barely kind of pop out the top. That's 7 billion people. All right, let's see that. Whoops, learn my lesson. New tab. God, why is the quality just so shitty? 720, yeah. Don't autoplay. Oh, I guess it has to autoplay. Okay, cue it up. Whoops. Whoops. Garbage. Still on 720. Okay. Command Shift 5. Record entire screen. Go. And let's redo. Oh, screen's not shared.
Are claiming that children will simply
Sorry about that. Don't know why the screen stopped sharing. Wow, that's the most sensical green-haired girl I've heard in a long time. All right, screen is still sharing. Yes, okay, we're back in Final Cut. Let's bring her in to our footage event.
kids having anxiety.
So I had a little
This may upset some of you, but there are more and more studies coming out that prove puberty blocker.
And append to end. Put the music on it too, which sucks.
This may upset some of you, but there are more and more studies coming out that prove puberty blockers are not in fact reversible. Obviously, some people are thinking this is a great way to cope with kids having anxiety going through puberty and being uncomfortable in their bodies. But the reality is that puberty blockers suppress estrogen and testosterone, which are hormones that help develop the reproductive system, but also affect the bones, the brain, and other parts of the body. Some doctors are claiming that children will simply snap back and regain their bone strength once they stop the blockers, but evidence is suggesting that many do not fully rebound and lag. This is the lobotomy of our generation. Rebound and lag behind their peers. Unfortunately, this is something a lot of people are going to
Loses volume there. Let's boost that.
Unfortunately, this is something a lot of people are going to have to learn the hard way. The professionals don't know everything. Sometimes they're misinformed. There's such a thing as malpractice. They misdiagnose. It happens. Some doctors are. Unfortunately, this is something a lot of people are going to have to learn the hard way. The professionals don't know everything. Sometimes they're misinformed. There's such a thing as malpractice. They misdiagnose. It happens. Teaching kids to cope with their own discomfort in their bodies by changing everything is not healthy. This is chemical castration. It's a crime. This is the lobotomy of our generation.
Okay. Maybe one little still meme. Sure. Cool. What next? Going on the Telegram group. Video compilation video. That's good. Okay. Okay, the great thing about Final Cut, I just load everything up. How long was that? So we'll make this one. Okay. Maybe right to the next beat. Okay. Cool. Anybody post more good memes up in this? All right, back to the memes. Yeah, so anyway, the great thing about Final Cut is I can just build out this timeline quickly, but can change the order of anything, and it doesn't matter. It's going to keep the same length. Really great for building up timelines.
It's not healthy. This is chemical castration. It's a crime. This is the lobotomy of our generation.
Great. Good quote, shitty pick. Let's do a break here. Effects all. Earthquake. There we go. That's for a little bit of mimic fun. Weird, everything gets cut off here. All right, well. Let's not catch that. It never ceases to amaze me. They voted that guy in, and they're like, at least it's not Trump. I mean, the guy can't speak, the guy can't think. Endless war. It's absolutely mind-boggling. Why can't I? And Syria Dad, what's going on? We're on a freeze? What's... Wow. All right. We got ourselves into a glitch state. Do I have a save window open somewhere? Let's try loading another project. Okay, we'll go back now. No. Okay, well, that's a sign from GD to end the stream. Okay, everybody, come back at noon Eastern. Noon Eastern, we'll be live streaming National Citizens Inquiry again all day long. another 10 hours. It's in Vancouver. I'm in Ottawa, so it's going to be 12 to 10. There we go. I'll keep working on this in the background. Everybody head over to, I'm going to share the screen again here. Head over to superspreaders.local.com. You can see it down there. You can see the join QR code over there, and now to your right. Join us, become a member for free, and you see how slow the going is making these videos. They're a lot of work, so please, if you got it in your heart, join up. $4 a month is the lowest tier, but you can give $3, or I don't even think there's a minimum, just to help us along here. And yeah, and look out for this new series after you guys name it on Locals. Head over to Locals and you can name this. See, we got a poll up. And I don't know, names are important, right? We fail on guard for thee. Nothing to see here. Just maybe super spreaders. This is what we could become known for, and we just call it super spreaders. Change is good, or Canada Chronicles with a K, and an other. And you can comment below. Give us some ideas here. The name's very important. All right, everybody. We're going to call this stream, and we'll be back at noon Eastern Time, 9 Western Time, with the National Citizens Inquiry. Please join us. Massively important thing going on here in Canada, where we're investigating the coronavirus response, and amazing testimony, expert witnesses. It's brilliant. Okay, everybody, see you at noon.